Hello guys, right, what's up? Right, so I just needed to get away from my laptop for a little bit, so I've decided just to come down to the local high street, check out some of the charity shops, see if I can pick up any retro, maybe look for some DVDs that I might have not seen for a while, and if they're cheap enough I'll just pick it up, just saying to watch in the evenings. If there's any video games, obviously that's a bonus. However, I have noticed with my particular area there doesn't seem to be a lot of choice, and I'm lucky if I do pick up anything. So maybe that'll be today. But yeah, guys, you can't really see it on the camera, but it's actually snowing in Essex. First snow of 2024. So yeah, let's go and check out some of these charity shops, and fingers crossed we pick up something. Right, first charity shop I'm going to check out is the British Heart Foundation. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but it tends to be one of the more higher end priced charity shops there are. They match pretty much price for price on everything multimedia with what CX actually sell them for, which, if that's their business model, that's their business model. But let's see if we can find them slipping. I have found a couple of bits in the past, so let's go and check these guys out. Nothing in there. Quite bare actually, to be fair to them. Didn't really look at any of the prices because there wasn't anything in there that I was really interested in. But there's another one here, the local Haven Hospice. So I'm going to check that one out. So that's my little hunt, finished, done, got myself away from that laptop, picked up Munster's DVD, hopefully we can trade that in, a little bit of profit on there. So yeah, I'll see you when I get home. Right guys, so I am now back home. It is absolutely freezing cold. It's freezing cold outside, it's freezing cold in here, so I've had to put the woolly hat on. It's a good job I've got this beard. Yeah, it is absolutely freezing. So I just wanted to touch on this little subject real quick, and I know a lot of YouTubers kind of talk about this, but let's talk about sort of charity shops. And are we seeing a decline in charity shops at the moment in terms of the stuff that they have? Are charity shops now becoming a little bit more wiser to more valuable items and going the eBay route? I don't blame them if that's what they're doing. I'm gonna start sort of not going to the charity shops as much. It was just so happened I had to go out and they are there, so just to check them out, and I did manage to find some bits. But yeah, I think for me personally, the success I've had in picking things up and trading it in has all come from car boot sales. So I'm going to get out to them again. Probably going to start up around sort of February time, only just because of funds. We've just had Christmas. It's been a big big expenditure, and I kind of I need to replenish some funds. So yeah, let's get into what we picked up. But whilst I've been out, I've had a parcel delivered. I've opened it. I haven't recorded it, but as you guys know, I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. I made the mistake of starting to collect the Funko Pops. I think I've got about half of them now in a box, but I saw this one for a good deal. I bought it on eBay, £7 with free postage, and what I've picked up is actually Blanca. It comes in a protective case. It's the green variant, which looks really cool. There is two other variants of this. There's a green one, and then there's also a kind of a more limier green, so I want to get them. And also these box protectors are really cool. You can't really see it because it's still got the protective film on it, but really cool to add Blanca. Blanca was actually one of the very first characters that I used to play with as a child, and that was purely down to the fact is I didn't know what the buttons were, and because he did the electricity and you just button bash that particular button to do electricity, he was my go-to character. So I've always had a soft spot for Blanca, just from day one. So yeah, to have him is absolutely brilliant. You didn't see on the footage, but I actually did go back to the British Heart Foundation afterwards, because I've been seeing this a lot, and I think my prediction for 2024 is that CDs, compact discs, are actually going to come back into fashion. I think people are looking for that nostalgia, and I managed to find one, a CD that the reason why I picked it up was just because of the actual artwork. It is like an iconic album cover, and it is Jay-Z, The Dynasty, and this was only £1. So the last sort of couple of weeks I've been going to the charity shops. I have been seeing a lot of sort of classic hip hop CDs. Get Rich or Die Trying, Dr. Dre's 2001. There was a lot of Nelly albums in there. There was Ja Rule, which you saw in the footage. There was also a CD that I saw in a different charity shop, which I didn't film because I didn't have any video games, but it was Kanye West's Late Registration. I don't really want to go down the rabbit hole of collecting these. I just really like the box art on this, the album cover on this. So I did pick that up. However, if you're not already aware, but one of my massive passions, and I can't live without it, is drum and bass and jungle music. So I am actually going after the drum and bass arena CDs. So guys, if you've got any, hit me up. Drum and bass arena, drum and bass essentials, jungle massive, those sort of compilations. I'm looking to add them to my collection. They look super cool. They've got a yellow sort of case, and then they've got sort of graffiti writing on. Really cool. So yeah, drop me a message if you've got any of those. But I did find something to trade in. So I saw this compilation of the Munsters. It's the complete series. I did a quick scan on CEX website, and to trade this in for voucher you get £10. I paid £6, so there's a £4 profit in there, but they sell it for 20. So my eyes lit up and thought, 20, I'm going to stick this straight onto eBay. However, when I looked at eBay and I looked at the completed and sold items, they're not going for £20. So I think this is probably just going to get traded straight into CX for £10. And then that can go towards something I want later on down the line. I'm in no rush to buy any video games at the moment because I've got plenty on the backlog. So yeah, so guys, that is my little hunt. As I said, it was snowing, it's freezing, and I'm just kind of recovering now from Christmas. Having 3 children, it's not cheap. It's really not cheap. So that's kind of where we're at. So that's where the content is at the moment. We're not going to the car boot sales just because I don't want to be spending money that I could be spending on other stuff that we need as a family. I'm not saying we're not on the breadline or any of that. We're not in nothing like that. But I just need to recover a little bit. But February, where all systems go, we might start a new series. I've been thinking about a new series, Retro in the Corner. So we might do that, but I need to look into more about these HMRC sort of tax implications and where we go from there. So it's just an idea at the moment. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll be back. I'll be back soon. So stay safe.